knuckles run white with desire, the wheels of his Mustang exploding on the highway like a slug from a 45. True death, 400 horsepower of maximum performance, piercing the night. This is Black Sunshine.
A cautionary tale, or quationary, if you will. I'm watching Jeremy, the quartering, I can't remember his actual magic channel's name. I'm watching him go through something that I went through several years ago, and I've been through a couple of times since, and I'm watching Jeremy go a little bit unhinged in a similar way to the way that I did. When you're under constant attack from people, and when it has weight to it, when it's not just J-random troll or whatever, when it's people in positions of authority, when they're going after your hobby in a way that could genuinely impact it, or when they're going after your living, which they really are with Jeremy, it does get to you in a way that simple trolling does not. And you can get angry, and you can lash out, and you can lash back, and it's not necessarily the best thing to do. I did quite a lot, and looking back, that's really the only regret that I have. I don't regret the positions that I took. I stand by them. They were very much free speech, free expression, free creativity points of view, and I was standing up to people who were attempting to fuck with things that I love in a similar way to the way Jeremy is. But the viciousness and nastiness of the reaction that I got to things that were pretty innocuous led to me lashing back in a way that many people seem to feel meant that the accusations had merit. And I'm watching the way that Jeremy is acting, and he's definitely developed something of the same degree of siege mentality that I did, and ultimately it's not particularly helpful. I don't know whether he'll bother seeing this video, I don't know whether he'll take any of the advice to heart, but I wouldn't expect you to stop defending yourself or anything, but it does help. Something I learned, and which did help, believe it or not, during Gamergate, was to stay calm, collected, detached, rational, and even polite. I'm not saying I'm perfect at that. I enjoy taking the piss out of people as much as anyone, and occasionally you just need to lash back. But you know, for your own mental health, for your own sake, for your own reputation, even when someone does something particularly horrible. But overall, it's better to stay calm, collected, rational, and distant, because when you lash back, it just adds fuel to the fire, and they'll use that as an excuse to come after you harder. So my suggestion would be to just back off a little bit, take some time for yourself over the holidays, recharge, reassess, renew, rethink, and find healthier, better ways to deal with it, because the siege mentality is a motherfucker, and it will get you, and it will make you seem like everything that these people are accusing you of being. And that advice goes to everyone else, really. I mean, sure, some of us enjoy wrestling in the mud from time to time. I certainly do. Just know what you're in for when you do that. And if you come under attack like this, it's better to occupy the moral high ground and to keep your rhetoric under control. And I speak from experience because I've failed to do that. So that would be my advice to anyone who gets attacked in this way. Ignore what you can, and when you fight back from the moral high ground. I don't know whether anyone will listen, but you know, I think I have experience that matters here. I'm waffling, so I'll say goodbye. Thank you to everyone who did send me cool stuff, presents and things. I wasn't expecting anything. And extra thanks to those who did put some money into the pot for the art scholarship. That in particular was very appreciated. Take care. Zang.